parallel. All perfectly acceptable. And history, well, that part usually gets skipped. Because when it comes to actual use, there's only one who has ticked that ugly box. Actually, twice. I mean, dropping nukes on 2 cities in Japan. And it wasn't Iran. Like I said, that logic has become the mark of generations of U.S. administrations. Let's go back to the days of George W. Bush.
North Korea is a regime arming with missiles and weapons of mass destruction while citizens. Iran aggressively pursues these weapons and exports terror, while an unelected few repress the Iranian people's hope for freedom. States like these and their terrorist allies constitute an axis of evil, arming to threaten the peace of the world by seeking weapons of mass destruction. These regimes pose a grave and growing danger.
Different eras, different targets, same argument. They're dangerous. They can't be trusted. They might use it. Oops, and suddenly the world has to live through another bloody campaign waged by Uncle Sam that only ends up as stain in American history. But it seems there will always be U.S. politicians who just can't be bothered acknowledging those dirty spots. While the rest of the world thinks America should be ashamed of them, look at how the message slips even further.
Why is it okay for America to drop 2 nuclear bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki to end their existential threat war? Why was it okay for us to do that? I thought it was okay. To Israel, do whatever you have to do to survive as a Jewish state.
Invoking atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki not as a warning, but as a good precedent. Bravo! So here's the picture. The only country that has ever used nuclear weapons is now expanding its arsenal, bossing around everyone else about it, and calling that stability and the right thing to do. That's not just policy. That's a monopoly spiced up with utter hypocrisy with a very loud microphone.